You lied to me. Kim Go Eun's voice cracked through the air like a thunderclap, catching everyone off guard. What was supposed to be a quiet moment behind closed doors turned into a heartbreaking confrontation that no one saw coming. Before we dive into the emotional whirlwind that left fans speechless, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another story like this one. The beautiful love story that once captivated millions seemed to be unraveling in real time. Just days ago, Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun were seen laughing and holding hands at a private industry event, a rare moment of public affection that had their fandom buzzing with excitement. Everyone thought things were perfect between them, but just like that, behind the scenes, the fairy tale began to fall apart. It all started with a message, one Kim Go Eun was never supposed to see. A leaked screenshot, sent anonymously to her management, showed Lee Min-ho exchanging overly affectionate messages with someone she didn't recognize. At first, she didn't want to believe it. She told herself it had to be fake. But as she read the words again and again, her chest tightened. Her instincts screamed that something wasn't right. For weeks, she said nothing. She went on with her public appearances, smiled for the cameras, and held Lee Min-ho's hand when the world was watching. But when they were alone, a quiet tension settled between them, growing heavier with every unspoken word. She watched how he avoided eye contact, how he stayed glued to his phone, how his once warm embrace began to feel cold. Still, Kim Go Eun held on. She didn't want to confront him until she was absolutely sure. Her heart hoped for a mistake, but the truth always has a way of rising to the surface. And when it did, it shattered everything. She found the proof buried deep in his phone. Not just messages, but photos. Private, intimate moments that confirmed everything she feared. She felt a wave of nausea wash over her as she read the words, "I miss you already," typed by someone who was clearly more than just a friend. Her hands trembled as she locked the phone and placed it back quietly. That night, she didn't sleep. She replayed every memory they had together, from their first meeting on set to late-night calls and shared dreams about the future. Every laugh, every promise, every kiss now felt like a lie. And then, when morning came, she looked him straight in the eye and said the words that had been burning inside her chest. "You lied to me." Lee Min-ho stood frozen. For a second, he looked as if he didn't know how to react. But it wasn't confusion. It was guilt. His silence was louder than any excuse he could have offered. Kim Go Eun's eyes welled up with tears, but her voice stayed strong. "All this time I believed in us," she said. "Even when people doubted us, even when we kept things private to protect what we had. I believed in you. I defended you. I trusted you." Lee Min-ho finally opened his mouth, but the words didn't come out fast enough. Kim Go Eun continued, "Do you have any idea how humiliating it is to learn the truth like this? Not from you, but from strangers? Anonymous messages? Screenshots? You couldn't even come to me first. I was going to tell you," he whispered, but it was too late. Her tears finally fell. She didn't want to cry, not in front of him. But years of love, trust, and hope don't just vanish quietly. She wasn't crying because she was weak. She was crying because she had been strong for too long. The confrontation didn't end in screaming. It ended in silence. A painful, deafening silence that said more than any argument ever could. Kim Go Eun turned away, her voice shaking but clear. "You didn't just lie to me. You lied to everything we were building. And now, I don't know if I can ever believe anything you say again." The world outside remained unaware, at least for a moment. But in this age of social media and fan detectives, it didn't take long before signs of trouble began to leak. The couple, once seen together so frequently, suddenly stopped appearing in public. Fan accounts noticed that Kim Go Eun had unfollowed several mutual friends. Rumors exploded, theories formed, and hashtags like #ProtectGoEun and #WhatDidLeeMinho started trending. Their agencies remained silent, trying to maintain the image of professionalism and privacy. But fans were too emotionally invested to let it slide. People demanded answers. And while Lee Min-ho didn't issue a public statement, his absence spoke volumes. Kim Go Eun, on the other hand, attended a charity event days later, her expression calm but distant. And when asked about her personal life, she responded with one sentence that broke everyone's heart. "Some things aren't meant to last, even when you want them to." Behind the scenes, friends of the couple began speaking out anonymously. One insider claimed that Lee Min-ho had been struggling with commitment, feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of maintaining a public relationship. Another source hinted that Kim Go Eun had been planning to move in with him before everything fell apart. A close stylist revealed that Go Eun had been crying in her dressing room the week before the confrontation, but never told anyone why. It was as if the real-life K-drama had unfolded into a tragic final episode. Fans started making tribute videos of their best moments together. Edits of behind-the-scenes clips, sweet interviews, and cute candid photos flooded social media with sad music overlays. Some held on to hope that the couple might reconcile. Others felt betrayed, especially by Lee Min-ho, and urged Go Eun to move forward and never look back. For Kim Go Eun, healing didn't come overnight, but slowly she began showing signs of strength. She posted a picture of a sunrise on her personal feed with the caption, "New beginnings are disguised as painful endings." That one post received over 1 million likes in 24 hours. Her fan base rallied around her like never before, sending messages of encouragement, support, and love. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho kept a low profile. He was spotted leaving Korea for a short vacation abroad, fueling speculation that he was trying to escape the media storm. For someone always so composed, this was the first time he seemed truly lost. But the damage was done, and the truth is, once trust is broken, it's nearly impossible to rebuild. As of now, there has been no official confirmation about a breakup, but their actions have spoken louder than any PR statement could. And while fans still reminisce about the love they once shared, it's clear that Kim Go Eun is choosing herself this time. "You lied to me," she had said, but now she's walking away from the lie and walking straight into a future where she defines her own happiness on her own terms. What do you think really happened behind closed doors? Was it just miscommunication, or was it betrayal too deep to fix? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life K-drama updates and emotional journeys that hit home. Because sometimes reality hurts more than fiction, but it also heals more deeply. Stay tuned. Would you like an SEO-optimized title, description, and tags to help this video rank high on YouTube? I can also help with thumbnail prompts or a short version for YouTube Shorts if needed. The days that followed were marked by distance, not only between Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun, but also between the image fans had of them and the reality that was now undeniable. Behind every love story is a layer the public never sees, one filled with compromises, private pain, and hard decisions. And for Kim Go Eun, the choice to step back wasn't just about heartbreak. It was about rediscovering her voice in a story that had suddenly become bigger than just romance. She poured herself into her work, returning to set with a sense of focus that stunned even her colleagues. While her smile hadn't fully returned, her professionalism remained untouched. And that's when